Hey guys, it's your boy Sky. How's it going? I have a weird video I wanted to do for a while. I got this idea in the beginning of December and I kept pushing it back over and over again, and now we're in December 9 and I was like, I need to put this video out before we're in the middle of December because we're still new into December. So I really wanted to put this video out there. Why? I don't know. This is like a weird idea I had. I also have coffee. Expect lots of cuts. This is just gonna be me talking, and it's been a while since I've done a talking video. I think like a very long time, if I've ever done any videos where I just talk to you guys. I don't remember, honestly. But also, I hope you guys are staying hydrated. You better be hydrated, okay? Drink water. So this is like a weird idea I want to talk to you guys in a video. It's basically why I love the holidays, or why I love Christmas season, or a certain reason why I do. Why I love it the most is because I get to basically spoil my friends, because that's honestly what makes me the happiest during that time, is spoiling my friends with gifts. And like, I mean lots of gifts. It's something I've always enjoyed and something I love. One of the reasons why that is because when I was a kid or growing up, for a long, very long time, this is gonna sound really depressing, okay? Please don't laugh at me. But for a long time, I didn't have any friends at all. Like, I had 0 friends, and it was like, I've come a really long way, and the journey's been pretty lonely and depressing, to be honest. To be 100 with you guys, you know I always keep it 100. But honestly, it's been a really lonely road for a very large portion of my life. I didn't really have friends growing up, especially as a teenager. I didn't really have friends, and like, I remember I used to like every day wish or hope, pray, whatever. Yeah, I know. I actually prayed at one point. It was kind of, that sounds kind of depressing, doesn't it? Like, damn, he even went to the point where he prayed one day just to have like one friend, you know, someone like I can connect with, someone I can hang out and vibe with and do stuff with, hang out with every day, and like have stuff in common with. And I remember when I was a kid or a teenager, I'm thinking like right now, me when I was like 12, I used to be really jealous of like when I'm watching like shows or movies or like an anime, and like, let's say the main character has like a best friend or maybe even a group of friends, and they're like always together and they do stuff together, they get along with each other, they have stuff in common, they hang out with each other, go to places, I think I already said that, but whatever, and like, heck, maybe fight crime together. I used to be really envious of that friendship they all had, and they're not even real people, but like, I used to be really jealous of that and envious, and I was always wish that I could have like something like that, like a friend or a group of friends. And another thing that, because of that, it led to me, I got into this habit where I would really go out of my way to do stuff for people, and like, I'll get them stuff in hopes that they would consider me a friend and that I could be friends with them. And I went out of my way, I did stuff. I even like, sometimes I would spend money, like a little bit of money on them, because I felt like that was the only way that someone could consider me a friend, if I did that. In the end, it wasn't really worth it at all. It was not worth it. Like, it wasn't even a real friendship. Like, I can't say I genuinely felt like any of those people were my friends at one point. And I used to be really sad that no one really considered me a friend. Like, no one would be like, oh, I want to hang out with Sky, or I want to do something with Sky, or I really like Sky, he's such a great friend, and that type of thing. Like, I always wanted that, but like, I never had that for that part of my life. None of those people, I don't even know if they exist anymore. Like, they were never really friends of mine. I always hoped and thought they would be, but that never happened. But I kind of figured that out a little bit faster. Well, not at the time, but like maybe a few years later, it was like, yeah, they were never really my friends to begin with. I'm gonna say it. I would say it's not until, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, I would say third quarter of 2015 is when I could say I started making friends. Like, basically at 20, when I was 20 years old, is when I would say I actually started making genuine friends. Like, actual good friends, I would say. I started my job around September of 2015, And then I started like stop not being shy and like entering like public multiplayer lobbies and like video games and stuff. And then I actually, by the end of 2015, I started making friends on like Steam and like in games. And then like a lot of those friendships actually like manifested and became much more. Most of those are actually the guys of Jags on Gaming, which I'm a part of right now. But I remember I remember walking in to my job on my first day, and I was hoping like I could make at least one friend at my job, and that's all I hoped for, honestly, because I was like, I feel like I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make friends with a lot of people, but I hope I can just make one friend there. And like turns out I may talk shit about my job on my streams, but like I generally made some really good friends at that job that I would say I'm close friends with, which is honestly a big surprise to me. Genuinely a big surprise. Me, someone who's struggled to make friends almost all his life. I would say now it's a bit easier for me to make friends, and especially like I'm a really shy person, but I would say I'm not as shy as before. I'm still shy and I still get like social anxiety and stuff, but like at the same time I feel like I'm better at making friends now than I was back then. But I also think that maybe back then I was just trying to make friends with like the wrong people. That's also a possibility. They just weren't like, I guess, decent people, or like they weren't even going to be good friends to begin with. That's always a possibility, honestly. Maybe I dodged a bullet with that one, but like I guess one could argue that I had to go down this long lonely road to be able to have genuine friends. One could argue that. Honestly, it sounds pretty plausible now that I think about it. Now, jumping back to now, basically the reason why I love spoiling my friends and making them feel appreciated and feel like they're loved as a friend, and that they know that someone genuinely likes them and considers them a friend, thinks of them as a good friend, thinks highly and positive of them. One of the reasons why I spoil my friends for that is because I really don't want anyone to go through what I did. I don't want anyone to experience and feel what I did, because it fucking sucked. You know what it's like to have lived like 12 years of your life with no friends and just be fucking lonely and not have anyone to talk to? It fucking sucks, bro. It fucking sucks. I would say I'm definitely a very, I don't know how I'm trying to describe this. I want to say I'm an emotional person, but like when I say that, I don't mean what you're probably thinking. I mean like, but like for me, friendships are very emotional. Like, actually, no, I don't even think that's the right sentence. I don't know what I'm trying to say, guys. I'm trying to explain, but like, how I feel about friendships is, to me, friendships are really important, and to me, they mean everything. Kind of the same way how you would feel about your family. For me, that's also friends, and like, I genuinely care. I genuinely like want to make sure you're doing okay, make sure you're alright. I would talk to you every now and then, make sure stuff is okay, and then like just like hang out, you know. But most of the part is just making sure you're okay and that you're feeling alright, and know that someone's there for you. And that's really what I'm trying to say. And like I really try to be that for all my friends, because I didn't have that growing up. I didn't have friends growing up. I didn't have anyone to talk to. I didn't have anyone to check up on me. I didn't have anyone that appreciated me or considered me a friend. And like, I don't want anyone to go through that. I really don't. I don't think anyone deserves to live a life like that with no friends. But I just don't want anyone to go through and feel what I did, because it was really sad. It was really depressing. It was very lonely, and I was really fucking sad. That's kind of why I really go hard for my friends on Christmas, and I spoil them, because I want them to feel appreciated. I want them to feel that someone cares about them. I just don't want anyone to feel what I felt for a long time. And that's basically it. I want to save them from that pain and that depression and loneliness that I had to deal with for so long. And like, my friends mean a lot to me. I'm actually I'm kind of tearing up a little bit right now. I'm fighting it back, but like my eyes are doing that thing, you know? But like, fuck, I was really sad back then. Like, it really sucked. Sometimes my friends would tell me not to get them gifts, but I do it anyways. I was like, no, I want to show you that I appreciate you and value you as a friend. I just want people to be happy. That's basically it. I want my friends to be happy. I don't want them to suffer like I did. That's basically the gist of it. I don't know why I wanted to talk about this in a video, but I felt like I should. And I guess I wanted to like tell you guys a little bit about my past and why I am the way I am. And yeah, that's basically why I love Christmas. It's just to spoil my friends. That's all I care about. They don't have to get me anything in return. Like, when I was a kid, I loved Christmas for the gifts, obviously, but like, when you have friends and you can actually like spoil them, that's when it changed for me. And it's like, they don't even have to give me gifts. I just get them a ton of gifts and like see how they react, see how happy they get. Especially their faces when they saw like, oh, they think I brought one gift? No, psych, I brought 5. And I really live for that. I love that. I just felt like I should share this video, and maybe someone out there can relate to this and how I felt growing up. They got better for me, but it took a very long time to get to this point. I think that's all I really wanted to say. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say, really. Thank you for watching this. If you watch this video, thank you for watching. Honestly, if you made it to the end, I'd be kind of surprised. I'm not gonna lie. But it was nice to talk to you on a personal level. I hope you enjoyed our talk. And I guess while you're at it, if you want, you can follow me on Twitch because I stream there pretty often. You can follow my socials. They'll be in the description below. If you're new here, you can subscribe to my channel if you like my content. I play video games. That's what I do, and I post lots of gaming videos. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.